before I go ahead and start this video, I just want to let y'all know that this is not a clickbait video. This is not no BS video. This is me trying to talk to small gaming channels just like myself about how to grow their gaming channel with my 5 tips I want to give for small content creators for gaming. But I want to let y'all know this is not going to guarantee you views. This is not going to guarantee you subs. But what the 5 tips I'm about to tell you is going to give y'all growth, and on top of that, progression for your channels based on the 5 tips I'm about to tell y'all about right now. But before I go ahead and tell y'all about my 5 tips, what I'm going to go ahead and do is do my intro first to really start this video, and then we're going to go get right into it. So, what's good, 9197 gamers? This is your boy, Tyler9197, Man of God 9197, yes Lord, Black Wolf 9197 or 919. Back with another video for y'all, and this time let me get real with y'all. Let me just go ahead and get real with y'all. But like I said before in that like the first part of the video, y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all 5 tips that for me personally works for me at the moment. Even though I am a small creator, y'all, I don't have 1,000 subs on YouTube or nothing like that, at least not yet. But what I'm trying to tell y'all, that these 5 tips I'm about to tell you what I've been using that I've seen growth, and you can see 2 screenshots I have right there for my channel, so you can see where my channel, what it is, and then also see like the views and the watch time. All of it's green, is going up, meaning that people are watching my stuff, and I'm making this up, y'all. Like, this is literally this for real. And then of course, if you want to go on my channel, you can see from my videos, you can see I can really getting views. I'm really getting views for my stuff, for my content. But the whole purpose of me wanting to make this video for y'all is that, like, I was thinking about this when I was at my 9 to 5 today, and I just thought about, I was like, you know what, let me spit some knowledge for some small gaming channels that wants to grow, and potentially either want to grow to basically make their YouTube channel like a business, or probably grow their gaming YouTube channel just for fun. Because like I said, everybody does YouTube for different reasons. Me personally, I'm trying to build a business out of my gaming channel, and of course, I'm trying to do this full time. Like, so that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, like I said, for everybody is a little bit different. But this video is specifically for people who wants to grow their channel like a business and get to their goal that they want to get, like the 1,000 subs and stuff like that, so you get monetized. That's basically that's what I'm trying to say. Basically, if you want to get monetized, this is the video that I'm trying to help you achieve that goal. But of course, like I said before, this is what the 5 tips I'm about to tell you that work for me may not work for you. So I'm just saying, like, it's not going to guarantee you views, but it's not going to guarantee you subs. But when I'm telling you, y'all, I feel like, me personally, cause from my own experience, it works for me, and I've seen growth. Because like I said, I've been making content for my YouTube for a while, but I've been on and off. But this is the most consistent I've been, and I can tell y'all, for the 5 tips I'm about to tell you what I've done so far, I'm seeing mad growth, like, for my channel. So for number 1, y'all, the first tip I want to go ahead and tell y'all what y'all want to do to grow your gaming channel on YouTube is shorts, y'all. Literally shorts. The shorts, like no different than like reels on Instagram, no different than TikTok with the with the shorts. Y'all, shorts. Do shorts, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the shorts, I'm telling y'all, shorts is you're gonna be your best friend on YouTube. I can't, look, y'all, I kid you not, y'all. At first, I wasn't doing shorts before, but now I do so many shorts now. I can guarantee you, y'all, that you're gonna get a great ton of views from shorts. Now, of course, like I said, at the same time, Just because you made some shorts, it's not gonna guarantee you're gonna get a lot of views out of it. But at the same time, I'm just saying, y'all, because I made a lot of shorts. I made a lot of shorts for my gaming content, which I would get into that one more in the other tips. Um, but like I said, y'all, I made so many shorts that I could tell y'all, you're gonna get views. You can get mad views, and I tell y'all, people have viewed my content that way. Like the biggest driver in my channel right now is shorts, and I'm telling y'all, shorts are literally your best friend. It's like, think of it like the driver for your channel. That it's like, it's just a teaser of what your content is. People get an idea. If they're interested, they're gonna go to your channel and watch your videos. And I'll tell y'all, it does work. That I'll tell you, like every YouTube video I done, like even now, like up to this point, I have shorts. Of course, how many shorts is up to you. Definitely make some shorts for your content, especially your gaming content, y'all, because let's be for real, gaming is oversaturated. There's so many people gaming nowadays, and it's already hard enough to find a gaming channel that you may be interested. But of course, that's gonna go into more of my tip number 2. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like, the more you do shorts for your channel, the more you're gonna see some growth from your channel. Now for number 2, y'all, the tip number 2 for a small gaming channel for you to grow, y'all, is have a game niche and roadmap. Now hear me out, y'all. So I know a lot of gaming, like especially if you are just no different than me, a small gaming content creator, and just, you know, of course you got a small channel. You hear that so much, right? Game niche, game niche, game niche. You want why you guys already, you always wonder why they always keep people keep saying find your game niche. Because y'all, like I said before, gaming is oversaturated, y'all. You need to find a gaming niche that you can build your channel off of, y'all. Like literally, like for example, like for my content, I make Paladins and I make frat pump content. Even though frat pump right now is in its beta, it's about to get out of this beta, and but like I said, but still, but when the full game comes out, I still gonna make content for the game. So look at it this way, y'all. For like, I'm gonna use Paladins as an example, right? Paladins, in its current state of the game, is a niche game, meaning that it's like it's not a mainstream game, but it's still widely known enough from loyal fans, for the fan base that still actively watch content for for that game. So for me, y'all, that's my gaming niche for that game. Because like I said, because the way you gotta look at it too, y'all, like especially as a content creator, either you like it or not, y'all, we are all competing against each other. Like, I'm just being honest, like that's true. We all like competing against each other. So it's like, you know, when you think about it, it's like, dang, if you want to make content for a certain game, you gotta really think about like what content I want to do to basically make me like give you some growth. The game's still making content and stuff, but like I said, but it's still a niche game, which works for me because guess what, yo, there's no competition. I mean, like I said, so there's still some content creators making content for Paladins, like for example, like Andrew Chicken, I did like Curb, ZM, and then Frost Fangs. Like that's just a few names. It's like Z1 Unknown. I think that was another one I saw. Like, you know, that's just a few names that I know off the top of my head that I've seen for Paladins. But y'all, but see, this is the difference though. This is the difference. The difference is that I am one of the new people making content for the game that a lot of people, in a sense, forgot about. Like I said, in a sense, like I said, the game still get mad views from the content creators that make the content for Paladins. But the thing is, though, because I'm the new guy making content for it, doing my shorts for the game and stuff, I'm getting more views from people from Paladins watching my content. Like a big chunk of my subs and stuff, right? Even right now, like I said, my 395 subs right now is from Paladins. Well, of course, a little bit it was from my past content, which I would get into that in a second of like went more into tips or why you need to change certain things up to make your channel grow. But besides that point, like I said, like I'm at where I'm right now because of Paladins. And because there's not a whole lot of competition as far content creators, I found my gaming niche to make content for this game that helps my channel grow and more people get to watch my gaming channel. You got to think of it like that. That's why a gaming niche is very important, y'all. It's very, very, very important. And then on top of that, like for example, like Frag Pump. Frag Pump is a new game, but right now I already played the beta. I got some gameplay of the game, me playing the closed beta. But when the full game comes out, guess what? Bam! I can have a new fan base come to my channel to watch me play Frag Pump because I already advertised like, hey, Frag Pump is my new game in my channel. So if you're interested in Frag Pump, come to my channel. Think of it like that, y'all. Because even though the game haven't fully came out yet, but you consider it as a game niche at the moment. Because this game could like blow up to be mainstream, but we don't know until the game comes out, right? But if you already have a good good setup that's already prepared for a potential game niche, or maybe it'll be mainstream, I'm already set. Because, well, like I said, when Frag Pump comes out, I'm technically a Frag Pump content creator. So, like, when Paladins has already been out for so long, there's a loyal fan base for that game. So, meaning that I'm making content for the loyal fan base to still watch new content for their favorite game. That's how you got to look at it. Now, the reason why a gaming niche is important, like besides just what I said, y'all, is because you really do not want to make content of mainstream games. Like for example, like a Call of Duty, a Fortnite, a Apex, Overwatch. But for this one, I'm gonna say Overwatch. The reason why. Okay, say like you guys want to be a Overwatch content creator, right? I'm not saying you cannot make content for the game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you cannot grow for making content out of that game. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is that the problem of trying to make content for a mainstream game that a lot of people know and do play is that you're going to be overshadowed by the biggest content creators of that game. Like, for example, I'm just going to say, like, for example, like, it's a few that I still kind of watch from time to time. Like, for example, like Flats. There's another one called Emong, like CarQ. Like, you know, that's just a few. That's just kind of a few Overwatch people. Like for names and like Samito, like just a few. That's just a few names that if y'all do know from Overwatch, then you know who I'm talking about. Like that's just a few people I can just name off the top of my head. But see, but that's what I'm saying. Those names I just say, you're gonna get overshadowed by them because when they post an Overwatch content, they're gonna be the first one people are gonna see on YouTube because they already established their fan base. But like I said, if you want to make content for the mainstream game, it's not a problem. You can, but you got to understand that if there's already a established fan base for these bigger content creators, they're gonna watch the bigger content creators. I'm sorry to say it. It's not the thorough. I want to say not necessarily want to feel like I say throw shade of against if you're a small content creator want to make content for that game, but it's the fact that you have to understand that it's still possible to grow your channel with the mainstream game, but the issue is that you're gonna still be overshadowed, and it's gonna take you longer to grow to get people to notice you if you got bigger content creators like the ones I just said, and then the bigger content creators. I don't say Flats for example, like Flats drops a Overwatch video. People go watch Flats video. They're not watching your video. And if people are going to watch your video, you're very lucky, at least to start off with, right? Like, but overall, you're not going to get as tons of views compared to the bigger content creators. That's basically what I'm trying to say. That's why you need a gaming niche. Like another example of a gaming niche would be like Dark Souls. Dark Souls, that's a niche game because not everybody gonna play that game because why? It's a hard game. Well, the series is a hard game, and people who willing to play those type of games know it's a game of niche that not everybody is willing to play them. But if they enjoy those type of games, bam, you got a fan base. I'll say this: make content that you want to make, but at the same time, just keep in mind that whatever content you make sure it's something that people are actively looking for or want to watch. I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. Like, you gotta make sure that people are still actively looking at your at that type of content that you want to make and stuff. Like, do some research. You gotta do a little bit of research, y'all. You definitely got to do that. Just to make sure that if you're committed to make, like, hey, I want to make content for like Dark Souls, right? There's a big fan base for the niche game, which is still a niche series. Like, there's a big fan base, and you could grow off that if if that's your type of content, because you got to figure out what your type of content is. Now, my second point, because I know that was kind of long with it for the tip 2, y'all, but it's important why I'm saying this so you understand. But besides that, the other part with the besides the game niche is the roadmap, y'all. You have to understand what type of roadmap you want for your channel, because y'all say, I'm tell you like this. For me, like I said, I've been on and off with content, but my problem with my gaming channel was I was playing literally everything. Like, I was playing maybe this FPS game. Oh, I might play this linear game. I'm maybe playing this RPG. Like, I was playing so many different games and doing, like, say, like walkthroughs and stuff like that, which is not a problem with walkthroughs if you enjoy that type of content. The issue is, y'all, with playing different games like that, you're not growing a fan base. I'm being honest, y'all, because like I said, what you're actually doing is hurting your channel more so than you benefit your channel. It's like this: if you have a gaming channel, you playing this game, that game, this game, that game, like, it's not helping you. Like, for example, say like if I was playing Call of Duty, right? And say like people saw my Call of Duty clips and all that stuff, whatever. People got interested and they subscribed to my channel. They liked the video, subscribe to the channel. Like, oh, he makes Call of Duty clips, cool. I'm a fan of Call of Duty, so I want to watch this guy's channel. But what happened if I switch up and play something like maybe like Fortnite, and I continue to make Fortnite content after I done the Call of Duty video, Call of Duty video, then the person subscribed to me like, hold on, they play Fortnite? I thought they played Call of Duty. And then I switch it up again, and then I play something like maybe like an Apex or something. Then I switch it up again and go and play Overwatch. But you kind of see what the problem is, y'all? Because now you're confusing your fans of like, hold on, they play this game, that game, this game, that game. It's like, yes, it's a gaming channel. Yes, we're gamers, we game, but you have to have a niche. Going back to the niche of what genre or what type of game you're playing for your fan base. Let's say it's okay to like add multiple games into your channel, but you gotta be mindful of the people that subscribe to you. So you see what I'm saying? It's like you could add more games into your content, but you gotta keep in mind what you're trying to do. Tip number 3 I want to go into talk y'all about is the triple T's, y'all. Yes, there's triple T's. That's tags, titles, and thumbnails, y'all. So this is my thing about it. All 3 of these things are not more important than the other per se, but they all important at the same time. So for example, let's go with the thumbnails. So if y'all watching my video now, you see my thumbnail, right? It look intriguing, right? And then, but also you read my title when I said that I'm just a small gaming channel, but hear me out, right? Like, you click my video, see you hear me out, right? You see how I kind of did that? You see how I had a thumbnail that looked pretty interesting, but also I had a title that kind of got you like, huh, like, let me see what he's talking about. And you clicked on it, right? That's what I'm talking about. The thumbnail is important because it's visually appealing to see people like, oh, let me check out this video. But also, you look at my title, what my title says, it give you the description of what my video is going to be about. And then, of course, I have tags that relates to what I'm trying to talk to y'all about, and y'all can view it. Or heck, even if you go on YouTube and try to search in like how to grow a gaming channel or something like that, my video may pop up. Like, I know there's other people that do the same thing, but mine may pop up like quicker than probably most people because I put the right tags in there that relates to this video. So that's one thing. Another thing too, y'all gotta understand when making your YouTube videos. It's one thing you post a video, but it's another thing that you gotta really plan out how to when you before you post your video, like to go public. You gotta look at the small things. Like you gotta like, all right, let me see what I can do with a thumbnail. Like I said, and with the thumbnail, y'all easily, I would say just if you don't have a if you don't know like a software to use when if you want to make a thumbnail, I'll say use Canva. Canva is free, and like I said, but for me, I use Canva Pro because they have so many different options that benefits me. And of course, I'm taking the like for me, I'm trying to make this full time for me, so I'm trying to take it seriously. Like I said, make my channel like a business. So I'm paying to basically invest in myself for my content to be better. And that's what I'm doing. But like I said, if you want something free, use Canva because you can. There's a lot of free assets you can do if you want to make a thumbnail that way. Titles, y'all. Like I said, I'm not no expert with titles, but what I will say that you do want to be clear and precise of what your video is about before for people when they see it, because like this, you can have a nice thumbnail. And sometimes, like I said, thumbnails to me is iffy. I want to say thumbnails are like they're definitely not the most important, but at the same time they kind of are. It's like it's visually appealing, but at the same time, it doesn't really do nothing until you look at the title. Like for me, when I look at a video before I click on it, I see the thumbnail. I was like, okay, the thumbnail looks pretty interesting, but let me read the title. And the title of what the description is, I'm like, hold on a second, I kind of want to check this out. And bam, I just viewing this person's channel or you know the video. That's what I'm talking about. It's important. And then the tags, you put the tags in your description or like within like YouTube, like its own service when you type in like your hashtags and stuff like that. Like y'all, all that does matter. It's like none is more important than the other, but I'll probably say if I had to pick one out of them triple threes, out of the triple threes, y'all, I'll probably say titles are more important than tags and thumbnails, but at the same time, it's not like super more important, but it's just the fact it's like, you know, you can have something, it's like this, yes, your thumbnail look nice, it can look nice all at once, but for people to not know what your video is, that's where the problem could come in. Because like I said, you could, if you drop, say like I said, if you drop like a Call of Duty video, you got a nice thumbnail, it looks pretty nice, but you don't even got a description of what's really about what you done in the game or whatever. Like if you say like, I don't know, say like Call of Duty gameplay, that don't help me really want to click on your video because it just say Call of Duty gameplay. But now try to say like it's like 30 kill game in T Deathmatch, and then say like Call of Duty whatever Black Ops 6 or something like that, right? Now you caught my interest because I was like, hold on, 30k kill, like okay, like he popping off. I kind of want to see the gameplay. But now you see what I'm saying, y'all. It's like small stuff like that. That's where you need to kind of think about when it comes to your videos. You got, but I will say, y'all, for this tip number 4, I'll probably say that this one is probably going to be the most important out of everything I'm going to talk about in the rest of this video for y'all to grow your channel. You got to learn how to edit your videos. Y'all, so this is my thing. I'm not going to act like I'm an expert as far as editing my videos. But what I will say, y'all, that if you're making gaming content, you got to know how to edit your videos. And but not only just knowing how to edit your videos, you got to know what makes sense of editing your videos, like how you going to do it. Because like I said, you are the content creator, and you got to remember that no matter what you make, you got to understand, like, you're posting it for the public to watch your video. And just because you like your video people might not like your video. I mean, of course, there's always gonna be some people that you just hate it on your video just for the sake of it. But also, it could be people who literally don't like your video because it's not interesting. They don't like it. You have to learn how to edit your videos. I know for some people, like, it just depends on what you're trying to do or what editing software, if you're available to use and stuff. Because uh, I know not everybody like, have like the editing software or one you could purchase to do it. Like, like I said, I know for some people money can be tight too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like, stuff is expensive and trying to like, but editing your videos are a must. It is a must. Like, but if you want one that's more like more user friendly, I would say Movavi. If y'all ever heard of that one, Movavi is what I use for editing my videos. And honestly, like, it has really the best tools you can use, and it's easy to use. And of course, not only because it's easy to use, it doesn't mean it can't get technical depending on how you're editing your videos. Like, you could really go way more advanced than something that there's something that like I would do, right? But if y'all decide to watch any of my videos, you can see like some of the effects and stuff I use or transitions and stuff like that. Like, that's all from Movavi, and like I said, it's user friendly. And if you want something to use, definitely use it. But I'm not gonna lie and act like it's cheap. Like, I would say like it's reasonable. It's reasonable enough, but it depends on your budget. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like, editing is really important, and it is an investment. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some free editing softwares that I just can't think of on top of my head right now. But I know, for example, like if you're like a Mac user or something like that, I know that I think it was like one like iMovie, if I remember. I think that's one. I think that was one like iMovie, for example. That was like a free that was a free editing software you could use. But of course, if you're like more Windows based like me, there's whoa, I'm trying to think. Was there like I know Microsoft had their own thing. I know they have like I think it was like Clip Champ or like Movie Maker. I mean, I don't know, because I know they had like the old version, but I think there's like a newer version of Movie Maker that's free. There's some editing softwares that's out there that you can potentially use, but at the same time, I would say at least, like, I would say the one that's I feel like is worth using and user friendly, I would say you get Movavi. But of course, depending on your budget. Like I said, for me, I bought the, like, because they have two subscriptions. They have one that if you want to pay a certain amount each month, or you want to buy it, like literally buy it and you have it for lifetime and you're always going to have it. Which I bought the lifetime one because I don't want to keep on paying each month for knowing something I'm going to use all the time, but spend a subscription for it, it don't make sense. So I just bought it outright. So now I just personally have it. I can use it anytime I want to. But yes, y'all, like, you gotta learn how to edit your videos, because no matter how short your video is, you want to edit. Trust me, y'all, you want to edit. Like, hey, even if you watch this video, y'all, I'm going to edit some parts out because some parts I was talking about, it's just long winded and I need to edit it out. But that's just an example of what I'm trying to say, though. Like, you gotta learn how to edit your videos, because the more time you put to edit your videos, the better the quality of your video is, the more likely you're going to get the reception that you're looking for as far for your views and potential subscribers. Because like I said, y'all, the biggest thing with making videos is, I would say, is more about quality more so than quantity. Which this is a good practice too, if y'all never thought about this. But for me, when I edit my videos, y'all, I have two different eyes for it. I have an eye as the content creator, but I also have an eye as a viewer. Because when I watch my own content, y'all, or like when I edit my content, like, because I watch my own videos from time to time too, I try to imagine if I was a viewer and watching this content creator, which, of course, obviously myself, watching my content and seeing what, seeing like, do I enjoy the content I'm watching? And y'all, sometimes I laugh at my own videos because I really feel like they're entertaining, and a lot of times they are entertaining. And I'm not just saying just because I'm the content creator, like, I just like my videos. I know they're entertaining because a lot of people say the same thing once they, from the views, the likes and stuff like that. That's how I know my video is good. Cause that's the thing too, y'all. Like when you make your videos, like I said, you want to make videos that you feel like people are willing to want to take time of their day to watch your video. So that's what I said. Editing is a must. Now, y'all, the last so for tip number 5, y'all, the one to end this video off is all I gotta say, y'all, is don't give up. Keep posting. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's tip number 5. Don't give up. Keep posting. And that's it. I know that's very simple, but honestly, y'all, that's all it really takes. You got to be consistent and you got to be dedicated to want to do this. But of course, like I said, I don't know if some people who doing YouTube just for fun or you really want to make something out of this. Because I know it's like when you see like big content creators, like they feel like, oh, they got this X amount of money and stuff like that for being monetized. They can do this and that. Like I understand that's definitely tempting when you see that. You be like, oh man, I want to be YouTube. I want to make a gaming channel. This and that. But you gotta understand, y'all. You gotta understand. A lot of big content creators that you may see or you enjoy, they put some hard work to get at the point where they at now. You're not gonna blow up overnight. I mean, it's a possibility. Look, it's always that 1% chance that you could blow up. Your content just blow out of nowhere. It's always that 1% chance like that can happen. But at the same, but being realistic, y'all, you're not gonna blow up overnight. So if you just started a gaming channel, you're not gonna blow it overnight. I mean, if you do, hey, I'm happy for you, right? Like I'm happy for you, because I mean that'd be amazing. But one day I know about definitely say, y'all, even for me, that's small content creator, it takes time, it takes patience, but you eventually get there as long you keep pushing forward. And also, but of course, I know not everybody is really. I mean, I know not everyone is religious or have a religious mindset like me, for example. Like for me, you know, I'm a Christian, so I trust in God. I trust in Christ that he's going to get me where I want to get at. So it take a lot of prayer, it take a lot of faith and belief that I'm going to make it where I'm trying to aim for. It's going to take a minute, but I'm going to get there. But I'm only going to get there as long I keep on doing it. And y'all, like I'm saying, I'm not just saying this just to say it. Like I'm seeing my channel growing in real time. Like y'all, like where my channel is right now, it's the best spot it's ever been since I started doing YouTube. Like I said, even from my past videos that I've done before, I had like, you know, have some growth here and there, like, you know, maybe some views depending, because I was doing so many different content, even though I wanted my channel to be gaming channel. But like I said, I had no roadmap, so it was just a mixed bag, and a lot of people subscribe me for different reasons. And when I was trying to go more to the gaming path that I was trying to do before, I started losing subs, I started losing views, and then eventually I got burnt out because I had no roadmap what type of content I was trying to aim for my gaming channel. So like I was saying, y'all, once again, don't give up, keep posting. But of course, y'all, make sure you're bringing your best effort as possible with each video you do, because if you're just like half doing the work, like, you know, not really caring, just like, oh, I just need to post a video, trust me, your gulag video you're gonna make is not gonna help you grow at all. And y'all, I can tell you this from my experience, like I had some videos that I done that felt like some gulag videos, and I didn't even edit them because they was some gulag videos. They was not good. Because like, at the end of the day, y'all, when you do your gaming content, you gotta be passionate in what you're doing, y'all. And the more passion you put into your gaming content, the more views and the subscribers you're gonna get, and people are gonna see it. Because the more passionate you be, people are gonna see it. Because if you don't really care, people are gonna also see you don't care. Because like I said, y'all, the last thing you want to do is just make content, a post, and complain like, dang, why not growing? Why not growing? You got to think about it. That's why I gave you these 5 tips on how to grow your channel. And I'm telling y'all, it's not going to work for everybody. Cause like I said, it's working for me. For what I'm doing, it's working for me. But at the same time, if you use these same methods I'm telling you about, what you need to look at, your research and all this, that, and the third, you going to see some progression in your channel. It might be big, it might be small, but it's something to look forward to when it comes to your channel. If you really care about what you're doing, y'all, you got to give it your all. That's all I can truly say as a small content. Like, I'm pushing to get 1,000 subs and stuff. I want to get monetized. I want to do this full time. So I'm really dedicated to what I'm doing now. But like, of course, if you are serious about your gaming channel, if you're serious about making like your gaming channel blow up, making it be monetized, or whatever you want to do with your gaming channel, you got to give it your all and don't give up. Last thing you need to know is really just what's your identity of your content. What's your content about? Because if you can't even say it, you can't tell your own self what your content is about, you're definitely not gonna grow. I'm being completely honest, y'all. You're not gonna grow if you don't even know what your own channel is. You're not gonna grow. But overall, but that was pretty much it for my motivation speak, y'all. So hopefully this got to you and really make you think what you want to do with your channel. And it's okay to re-strategize. If you were doing something before it wasn't working, it's okay to re-strategize. Cause like I said, because once you find your niche, once you find the content you want to make and people are enjoying your content, keep it up and keep consistent what you're doing. Because eventually you're gonna make it where you want to get at until you put all your effort into that. But all right, y'all, this is the end of the video. So hopefully y'all enjoy what I was talking about, because I know a lot of it, some of it was kind of me a little bit rambling, just a tad bit, but at the same time, it's really important. I feel like y'all more likely probably need to hear this, because like I said, even for me, when I was at my 9 to 5, I was thinking about this. I was like, man, like, I'm really trying to push to make this happen for real for me. I want to make this reality. I really want to do this full time. And maybe there's some other people just like me who really want to, grow their gaming channel, but they probably don't know how. And I'm just giving you tips that I using right now that's helping me. But like I said, it's not gonna guarantee you views or guarantee you sales, but you will see some growth of your channel if you take my tips in effect of what you're trying to do. Write down in the comments if the tips that you listen to me, and come back later, like maybe like a week or two, whatever, by the time you're watching this video, to say like, hey man, like what you said really helped, or it didn't help, but I understand, like, things like that, But I mean, that's it for my video, y'all. I appreciate all y'all you took the time to watch this video. All right, guys, I love y'all. Peace. 9197 out.